Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and everybody in between. Bonjour and hello, obviously, to our French and Belgian viewers who are probably here for a very, very exciting stream. It is the Kingston Raid Race, and we're going to be bringing you all of the action from that. And it's not just me here. I am also joined by my partner in crime, Grant. Grant, whoever gave us permission for both of us to be on the desk at the same time. You know what's going to happen. Chat knows what's going to happen. They're going to have a bunch of fun. How excited are you for today?
Oh, dude, this is going to be incredible. We have a raid race with affixes, which we're going to talk to you all about in just a couple of minutes. It's going to be, I mean, we were practicing part of this just a few minutes ago, and it ended with both of us calling the producer swears.
A little bit of a breakdown for folks as well who are wondering exactly what's going to be going on. So we're going to be having a race between two of our fantastic method members, Cruella and Voci, but it's not just a flat raid race they're going to go in. We do have affixes. Me and Grant haven't seen the affixes yet, so this is going to be a little bit more.
One affix.
I haven't seen any of them. However, there is also a little mini game that's going to be taking place before the race that will decide who gets which affix. Now, both of the teams, both members, have two affixes to deal with, and those two are the same two affixes. So both teams will have at least two affixes to start with. I can't remember saying, production, have we got the correct affixes?
Yeah, we do. Okay. Silence is gold for the entire duration of Razageth. They can't use Discord.
But I believe we have them both with us. If production, yes, we do have both with us. They are live. Cruella, Voci, thank you so much for joining us. Are you two excited for today? I'll come to you first, Cruella. How excited are you? Are you feeling confident?
I'm really confident, and I think we can show the supremacy of France to Voci.
Okay,
there we go.
Voci, now that she's been incorrect, do you have anything you want to say in terms of getting back? Are you confident in your team?
The thing is, I'm being honest. Like a lot of people watching me are French. So if I win, it will be half French, half Belgian.
Okay, you give us a countdown. I'm ready.
Okay then, ready? Voci, I'll defend at the start. Okay,
no,
3, 2, 1, go. Okay, I'll defend at the start. Go. And then if you just press spacebar and run into it. There we go. Grant, really? You child.
See? Oh, no. I messed up. Oh. No!
Oh, look. Voci, yes! A bow's not going to help you in the...
Okay, it's fine. We've got loads of time. We now get to shoot.
Okay. Let's go, Voci. Let's go.
I mean, oh, bugger.
No, go, Voci.
Oh my god!
Yes!
No, dude, I looked at my screen, I thought I was Grant.
It's an easy mistake to make, to be honest. Oh, I'm going off I keep losing myself and going off the edge. No! Domination! It's domination here.
Lou, you go. I'll stay back.
No! Okay, it's fine. We give him a pity goal.
Oh, that's close.
Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Go, Voci! No! Yes! Okay. Okay.
And like Newcastle.
One more goal! Yes! Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Red is victorious. 5-1. Absolutely brutal. Voci, that means you get to pick one affix for Cruella.
Give her.
So Cruella gets one affix.
Holier than you. Then though.
Ooh, holier than thou for the entirety. So holier than thou. So for the entire duration of the raid, you must have at least 6 classes that use holy as their primary spell tree. So that includes discipline priest, holy paladin, protection paladin, and retribution paladin. So you must have at least 6.
Holy demon hunter.
Okay, Voci, you get to pick one more affix for Cruella.
To be honest, I'm not gonna take like a hard one this time. A change of tune.
Which one?
A change of tune.
Ah, there we go. So
one.
a change of tune. So you pick a boss, Cruella, and then during that boss, you must spend the entirety of a boss fight raid leading melodically. So you effectively have to sing everything. As I gave my example earlier, we need to hear something like, "Can I get a bloodlust?" Something along those lines. Thanks. So Voci, you get to pick one more affix for Cruella. One more affix. I don't want to, sway your judgment, but I think that possibly that's terrifying could be good.
Oh, that's good.
Go for that.
I'm sorry,
That's
Luke.
terrifying. What that means, ladies, gentlemen, everyone else in chat, is Cruella has to download an add-on that every now and then will just give her a massive jump scare. It will scream at her, something will pop up on the stream, and it's for the whole raid.
That's not just a boss, that's the whole raid, Cruella. I do apologize.
The whole raid, yeah, I know.
Speaking of willing it's going to happen, I think we do appear as if we have them here. So we have Cruella or Crewealexboy, depending on how you want to say it. Cruella. Let's have a look. Look at all the... So we've got...
America Instant Messenger.
Oh my god, that's taking me back.
So let's look at the composition here. Is there a way we can see Cruella? Oh, we can see here. Does she have enough priests and paladins? Yes. I can see a whole bunch of paladins and 3 priests as well.
Cruella's in the lead though.
Yeah, but by the time you're ready check and everything, and you get your flasks and your food, it's going to be very similar. Because see here, Cruella has those extra affixes. I'd like for this first boss, let's keep Cruella's point of view. Let's see if we get that terrifying. Because I don't know the trigger conditions for it. Oh, they're going straight away. They are not messing about.
Yeah. Oh, Voci's gone. There's Bloodlust as well. Look at all, we've got the Guzzies flying. Yeah. All the Guzzies just going straight at Erenog here. This is exciting. This is a proper race here. Look at the damage done by the Shaman there. Absolute pumper.
Oh my god.
But then come the DKs. There's the DKs.
So that was not even a set of ads, I don't believe. So every 30 seconds, there is a 1 in 8 chance it happens, and it will only happen once per boss. So there we go.
Wow.
Every 30 seconds, there is a 1 in 8 chance Cruella makes a mess of her chair. We can see the boss already at 34%.
They have destroyed that damage. I also want to point out the group composition. You look at Voci's screen. He's actually got what appears to be 7 hunters in the raid right now. He's got 7 hunters, whereas we actually have 60 Ks versus the 3 DKs. Erenog currently looking to be even for the both of them. Voci maybe slightly. Voci definitely ahead. And look at them min-maxing. They're already pulling the boss. There's the jump scare. Oh, we missed. Is it a sound or is it a big scope face?
So yeah, she's giggling.
Did you see what Voci did, by the way? Did you see what Voci did, by the way? They pulled the boss to the door. Oh my God. Even worry about this intermission.
Imagine a reset.
Yeah, they pulled it. There's the shroud.
Yeah, you can skip so much trash here. Actually, they could have shrouded They could have shrouded a little later and gone around the right side. I think it's going to last long enough for them to skip this final
They've pulled.
They've got another shroud. Oh, but they did pull. So
someone's pulled. They're all going to be. They've pulled all of them. They've pulled all of them. The shroud hasn't worked.
They're going different places too, I think, right?
Yeah, it looks as though. Yeah, so Voci is going for Primal Council next. Yeah. On the side of Cruella.
Taros. The trash is being pulled here for Primal Council. They've actually pulled all of the trash to Primal Council's the spawn trash. There's trash. You can see here that they're dying over on Cruella's screen. Let's look at Voci as they are in combat, and we're just going to be getting a reset coming in here from
That's
Cruella.
Going to be a res dealing with this trash.
No. Poor healing.
And it's nasty trash as well.
Yeah, it is. They all have mechanics.
It is nasty trash. Looks as though we do have, they're 5 healing. So we've got a paladin evoker, 2 paladins evoker, and a priest and druid there as well.
Evoker, you're good.
Again, no names that I massively recognize involved in that,
just
but that's fine.
Members, which is great. This is cool. We're gonna, I love events like this where you crown your own champion.
It's great.
Although I really thought I was getting good.
They pulled Taros.
Oh, there we go. We do see Taros being pulled here.
That's super quick.
Yeah, they're not messing about here. This is really, really quick. Getting everything in line here. Making sure the pillars can all be broken in one go. In a group like this, you just break them all. You can see they're all going to get broken. Pop a couple of defenses. Look at Lafayette, the DPS. 250k single target. That
Raven up to 200k. Mokta.
My guy. These
Liharthus. They're doing so much damage.
It's fine. Tank line, don't need it.
Teros is already at 50. I know. They have pumped. Through this. Now, keep an eye out for the Sco face, though, and I'm wondering if there's any boss where that could potentially cause issues for Cruella. And Cruella does have the bow, 100k, obviously, using the bow for the first time, that mythic bow. She finally managed to get it. Once again, they're going to break all 5 of these, or maybe even just the 3 to keep it nice.
They didn't stack them up, I mean, I guess they probably, look, you can see here, the evoker, one of the evokers has definitely already used his sort of rewind cooldown and got up to well over 100k. The other one probably has cooldowns, but you want to stagger just a little bit. You can't take risks. You have to take calculated risks, but of course you do not want to.
I've just noticed the chat, we've still got the race toward first Cruella command in chat.
We're doing. That's really funny.
That's
she did get lucky with loot. She did.
Finally
got her 431 bow. They actually baited. This is interesting. They baited.
That's super clever. They've baited. What they've done is they've baited it to the left-hand side so that it actually saves them time when they leave the room. That's big brain. That's big brain.
Yeah. So what you could probably it'll reset. You could get the boss to like 0.1%, leave a tank there, and start running and clearing trash. That would
possibly
work. But we can see here Teros down to about 10%. Let's take a look at the Primal Council. Oh my god, I see so many debuffs being shared. That is a hilarious amount of debuffs. This looks like a standard Honolulu raid. You can see the bosses are already down to 28%. Voci, top DPS, that's Shadow Priest. The MM Hunters. Oh, one of the MM Hunters actually taken over. No Boomkin here.
Is that 200? How much is
225?
That's 225. Yeah, there we go. Leave Pillar alive.
Yep, that's mythic.
They're gonna get rid of those. Yeah, that is absolutely mythic.
They've already killed. They're moving on.
Yeah,
actually, that was needing on loot, which is impressive.
Oh yeah, that's. I mean, Teros' captive core is a good trinket, bro. Like, not all of us can raid mythic, okay?
Yeah, I'm sorry. So for Primal Council, I got really hype because I killed the boss and I saw a DPS number and I messaged Bangers like, hey, how much do you do? I think I did really good. And he's like, I do about 250k, and I blocked him.
Just straight up blocked him.
I called him names. I called him an absolute. So there we go.
Ooh, I'm wondering if they're going to clear now Senarth, and then they're probably going to go Kurog.
We can see the ads here just dying before we get into Dathia. One thing that's interesting, of course, is they are choosing to death skip, and they're not even getting food buff. They're just going, which I think is probably worth it. I don't think food buff on everyone is. I think they'll food buff for Razzie. I would too. They also, a lot of them may have, because Cruella does not, but depending on what embellishment you have, of course, you can get the one that makes it last longer and last free death. So
someone asking, what's that interface?
They use shadowed unit frames, I believe, because they do not use LVUI anymore. Method sort of put a decree out that it can cause issues. We can see a tank immediately running in. The boss isn't even active yet, but here we go.
They just stood in front of the boss waiting. I tell you what, seeing this boss brings back nightmares for me.
Really?
Yeah, simply because of the last race and rage.
Oh my god! Wait, I've got them. Wait.
No, please tell me you don't. I do. No.
Let me find them.
Yeah, exactly. Sponge knows the rage lead. I have memories.
Stuck incoming.
Oh no. Don't. I tell you what, I went to an event up in there's the Sco face. It was the first time I'd spoken to Rage since the event.
Oh, God.
And the moment she started talking, I was like, I got flashbacks to that.
So let's talk about this boss. The main thing is that you need to kill the So Kex, I have a question for you.
Yes, I do want to go up the stairs.
That's the one I can't find. What's your opinion on bees? I'm not doing it.
So Voci on Dathia right now. Voci on Dathia, we see Senarth already at 40%. By the way, keep an eye on Dathia. They cannot use Bloodlust. Can we get a clip on Voci? Can we get a look at Voci if possible? They've used Bloodlust. Did they use it on the trash?
Did they use it on the trash?
They might have used it on the trash. I'm not sure.
Yeah, look, you can see it's 8 minutes on cooldown by the look of it. I can't see with the screen that we have. And this has not been 2 minutes. With this DPS, the fight hasn't been 2 minutes long. So I think they used it on the trash. I may ask to see logs.
Double check that. We will double check that one.
We need the referee, although the referee is a we still definitely need to get this double checked. I do think with the amount of time on it and how quick the boss is going down, that they lusted trash, which is smart, because one of our affixes, as you can see, benevolent kill the boss without using blood loss, heroism, or any other effect. All about time warp, whatever the evoker one's called.
Yeah, you can see a small combat timer on the DPS meters as well, so it was used on trash. Yeah, that's fair enough.
Good.
So it was used on trash. That's good. We obviously have Cruella just absolutely plowing through Senath.
Yeah. The annoying thing with Senath is no matter how much damage you do, you have to run. And Senath does not move with you. So you can see they've got Senath to 5%, and now they've got to run all the way to the top. Someone ran ahead and interrupted.
Oh, that is an absolute.
Now they can
what a gamer!
Start working on it, yeah.
What a gamer!
Senath's already at 3%. They all dotted it beforehand, so they have done 1.5% of Senath with only. Look what Senath
and they're just bringing it down. Senath's going for a little bit of a walk around the area. Let's go!
And just like that, the is dead.
There we go. And Dathia currently pulling people in. I'm wondering, people moving about. They've killed the ads, I'm fairly certain. We do lose one player, though.
Because they're going back to the beginning now anyway, right?
Yeah, 8% on Dathia. That's just going to absolutely, yeah. And now they're going to go back to the beginning, and now they'll work on Teros, Senath, and Kurog.
Yep, and meanwhile with Corella's side, she will go and do Primal Council. Did she do Council? No, yeah, she'll go and do Council and
Dathia.
Dathia, well done, thank you.
So we do see Kurog Grimtotem here. They're going to absolutely annihilate this boss. This boss, honestly, for me, the most disappointing point of Vault of Incarnates. I saw this boss and I thought to myself, Lei Shen, but oh my
So from the
word.
Race to World First point of view, 100%. Playing this boss, I would say he's the most fun.
I don't know.
I did him on Mythic last week, and I was like, "This is so much fun!" Like I don't know.
I really like Razzie G. I really like Razzie G.
I like Razzie G post nerfs. I think there was some things that I disliked about it, but I like this boss. I think this boss is really.
I was a warrior. I just leapt.
Yeah, I played Boomkin, so I can flap all I want. It doesn't help.
Already got Kurog to 50%. Good lord.
That's incredible. So they probably, because they have lusted, probably want the boss to get as close to sort of 30, maybe even 20 before before the intermission. But the boss is only at 45 energy.
Letheo, are they going to one phase? There's no way they're one phasing this.
Nah, luster's run out. They can't one phase, I don't think.
I don't know. 50. Oh, his energy's climbing high now.
Yeah, it's starting to get up there. I believe it is 100 energy he goes into the intermission, but I can't tell you off the top of my head.
It is, yes. It is.
Because he's some dodges there. Cruella almost getting hit, but does manage to dodge it out. Cruella, of course, maybe not at the top of the DPS meters. She raid leads. Like, it's like Biff in Race to World First. She is our raid leader. She calls every mechanic and things like that.
Great work for the community as well. Like the amount of work she does for the Warcraft community in regards to, various different runs and such. It is amazing.
She never stops.
And yeah, I think she did something like 4 or 5 in a week or something along those sort of lines. It was amazing.
This is a well-oiled machine, these boosts. She does these boosts almost every day of the week. Not boosts, she does these runs. Of course, it's not a boost.
They might one phase this.
They actually might.
They might. I don't know.
Really close.
It's going to be so close.
I think that pull him all the way to the wall. He takes a while to run. They're going to do it. They one phased him. There he goes. Starts to run.
No.
1%. They're not going to go on him, surely, because I think he's
surely not. Yeah, 9%. He does. He does. That was so close.
That is like procs. Is the difference there?
Yeah, that is.
As we get to see Taros here for Voci's team, we can see once again that the
unholy DKs.
My goodness. I reckon a couple of you may be re-rolling in Twitch chat pretty soon. I think I might as well.
I never re-roll. I never ever re-roll.
I'm the worst.
I am warrior. 100.
I'm actually. I've been speaking with Dan a little bit because I've been playing Boomkin and I've been struggling with being like really good. And the problem is the people I play with are incredible. Rank 1.
I don't think that's
or method
the class.
People. I don't think it's for me, so I'm gonna play something easy like Warrior. No, Devastation Evoker.
Arms Warrior is really fun. Arms Warrior is really.
So
I have said this
said this
for a long time. I've said this for a very, very long time.
Immediately
Grimtotem just immediately falls
comes out
over.
of his shield and just falls over. And trinket drops. Oh, free current control techniques. That's not the trinket we want.
That's not the trinket. Good for rogues.
Yeah.
But no,
I'm confused with council,
I honestly, I am of the belief that when Fury and Arms are at a similar level, Arms is always the more fun to play. I know people like the spam style of Fury.
Yes.
For me, Arms is a lot more fun to play.
So I come from StarCraft and I love high APM classes.
Yeah.
Which is why I always love Fury. But that being said, you have so much rage with Arms right now that it's not slow anymore. It's not just window nothing.
Yeah.
It's you're always doing something, and I really do.
Yeah.
Dan's been selling me on it.
It's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. I'm a big fan. Honestly, the most fun. This might sound sadistic of me.
Quick.
They really did. The most fun I have ever had playing Arms was Sylvanas Mythic.
Which
I'm trying to remember what it's called. It was something of I can't remember, but it was something they could. It wasn't.
Oh, do you mean Aura of Sacrifice?
Not Aura of Sacrifice.
You mean. Oh my god, this is going to annoy me now. They're like big cooldown.
Spell warding.
Spell warding, yeah.
Spell warding, yeah.
I told you, Maple.
See,
always...
spell warding is such a big.
Yeah, it's big. You can cheese mechanics with it. Yeah, they did.
Exactly.
And they did. They cheesed on.
Warriors don't bring that.
Kurog,
like, yeah,
right?
sure. Warriors were very, very strong, and I would have loved to have seen a warrior tank. But at the end of the day, again, they don't really bring anything else to the raid outside. I mean, Rallying Cry is incredible value.
The main thing is the damage, right? The damage in a race to a first scenario, damage is kind of key. Once the healers figure out cooldowns, you're just waiting for DPS players to stop being apes, and that is how you progress at this level. You just get them. It's all about cooldowns, and warriors just providing an extra 15.
And speaking of cooldowns,
a lot.
They're going to be popping a lot here.
Yeah, all 4 bosses pulled together. This is one where we can expect Cruella to be towards the top of the DPS. I adore this boss. I wish it was a bit harder and later in the raid. It very much gives me the 9 in Sanctum. Was that what the boss was called? The 9?
Yes, the 9.
I wanted it to be harder and
amazing
later.
boss.
Amazing boss, just too easy.
Yeah. Sanctum, I think Sanctum gets a bad rap personally.
Cruella has the axe on her, so she's going to break some of these. Oh my god, she's going to want a few more people in this. Yeah, there we go. No. It has a couple of really good bosses, but it doesn't have a lot.
Well, I say Sanctum has a bad rap. It has a really poor. It's got a really poor second half.
Yeah. Apart from Painsmith, Guardian was bad.
Oh, Painsmith is it's after. Oh, she's singing this boss. Oh, let's go.
Oh, let's go.
I can't wait to hear this clip.
Thank you, Nelsie. I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and watch this.
Yeah.
So Cruella, have a little sing song. The boss. I said it might be cancelled because it dies so quick if you have good AOE classes, and we do have that. The Fire Mage, insane. There's a Boomkin here doing over 200. Break the bloody pillars.
Stack on me for axe.
Beautiful, Cax.
Thank you.
Britain's got talent next.
I don't know. Maybe I'm the new Paul Potts. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, Sanctum. I think I say it gets a bad rap, but like you said, I think the second half is pretty poor. Guardian into Fate Scribe into Kel'Thuzad.
Kel'Thuzad was so bad.
So bad because it never dropped to my pissing.
I remember.
However, again, I think Sylvanas as a
was good, visually
first
incredible.
phase phenomenal, third phase incredible, possibly the best end phase of a boss or top 5 at the very least. Middle phase is absolute dog.
I love Denethrius' final phase where you're in like mirror realms and you can't see one another.
Yeah.
That fight for me was severely underrated as a last boss. So Dathria here for Cruella. No lust allowed. You can see lust is on cooldown. We get to watch it this time. She takes a drink after a beautiful singing performance. I'm sure she's I don't know. I don't know any of the singing terms. Tenor is the only one I know, but she's probably not a tenor. A chorus. I made
Voci is ahead.
He is ahead. He pulled this boss quicker. You can see no bloodlust written in the chat, although it is on cooldown anyway. 420 item level. That's a joke that the kids like to make. You can see she has just spellbooked her her trinket. So let's take a look here. Of course, we still have a change of tune has been done. Holier Than Thou is being done. During this boss, no bloodlust, and that's terrifying. Can happen anytime you see Sko's face pop up. There's a big scream in Cruella's ears. Sko, there we go.
There it is. Look at the timing.
And she immediately wheezes herself.
Same.
Yeah, same. Every time I see Sko. I'm related though. It's just a thing.
It's like a happy dog.
You got me there. You popped me. Yeah. No one show him this. None of you.
No.
But the race continuing. Grant controls the scream. No. Every 30 seconds is a
Imagine if you did. Imagine if you did.
It'd just be scream.
Yeah. Scream. We do see Kurog Grimtotem. Hang on, is Voci quicker or slower? I think.
Do they one phase? Can we full screen Voci for me?
Yeah, can we full screen Voci? Are they going to one phase?
24%. What energy is he at? Oh, it's about the same.
75.
Really close.
This is close again.
They're ahead.
They are. They've just pulled massively ahead.
Oh, I don't know actually. The boss is about 1% ahead in percent or low health.
Because his energy, when he's casting an ability, his energy doesn't go up.
No.
So they are ahead, but he's going to start catching up.
He was just casting Bite and Chill and it carried on. So they've got just a few seconds to do this final 8%. The boss's percent and the energy, they're not going to make it. They're not going to make it, especially with movement here. 98, 99, they don't do it. Oh, it's so close. No, it's the same.
It's actually, no, I think.
They're actually a tiny bit behind.
Yeah, Cruella was higher. We do see them moving back over to the main platform here on Dathia. So can we get an in-person room where Grant controls the mouse and Kex on the keyboard, or vice versa?
Written it down, Sponge.
Yeah, if Sponge, if that ever comes, next race to world first. Me and Grant will become the ultimate gamer. We'll be in a trench coat and like.
I'll sit on your shoulders.
Yeah, just hello. I would like to play with one world first, please. I am Mr. Tall, Big, Large Man. You know.
I am not a child. I am not two.
Yeah, I am not two idiots stacked on top of each other. Exactly.
Oh gosh. The next race to first might be my last as well. We'll see.
Is that because they won't let you on anymore afterwards?
No, I'm going back to university.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying. Yeah. What are you studying?
So, digital forensics.
I just get it for free with this beard.
I'm not shaved in a bit. He's the one.
No worries, Jansen. Cheers, buddy. No worries.
He's the one. He's the snitch, and we all know what happens to snitches.
Cheers, Jansen. Cheers.
So we can see Diana being pulled here straight away for Voci, which now does put him. Oh no, it's been pulled.
Wait, Cruella's already pulled it. So they killed the trash. They didn't have to wait for it. They killed the trash and then just immediately ran in. They didn't have to worry about anything. Cruella is also dealing with the eggs here, so making sure those eggs are getting broken. Do they have everything they need though? Have they broken every single egg out? It looks as though they have. There's one that they have missed. On Heroic, you do it's slightly staggered. On Heroic, you do 2 and then you do 3 and then you do 3 and then you do 2. So Cruella pulled first. So now it comes down to who's going to better deal.
I'll be honest with you. It's
the mechanics.
Not slower to let an egg pop. Like on Heroic, you can just pull it into the trash group and it will die. Like it may be slightly slow, but you pull it on top of the boss. If anything, if you've got an enhancement shaman, they're happy because they want a funnel, which is a made-up term for players who just want a pad. You can see here, it's looking really, really good because once again, those unholy DKs are absolutely slaying it. 56% on the boss here. Is the boss taken down still? Yes. So we can see eggs are being popped correctly. Cruella getting knocked back a little bit here, but they seem to be doing a good job. I wonder if she pre-assigned the group that are doing ads because it takes time. Because Voci is also pulled. He is a couple of % behind. Now remember, this is the penultimate boss, Kexman. The next boss being Razageth is the last one. Now, and there is an affix for Razageth. No Discord.
Yep.
No Discord. So no.
I don't think that's going to be a problem.
They are that quick. Now they probably
and
do
that
need to
good.
Sort out the groups and stuff. I wonder if I was Cruella, I'd have someone right now sorting out the groups and just setting up a method raid tools note.
Yeah.
Like one of the DPS players or someone in the group that's not in the raid, like a Biff figure. I have Biff doing it, to be fair. We can see Cruella doing the laser here, doing a great job.
Cruella's hired Biff for this run. 50
gifted subs.
Hang on, let's have a look. 35%. If we could take a look at Voci's screen, if possible.
Think about 45.
You were close. 44. Yeah, so they're about 10% behind. But the question once again remains is who's going to get this cleaner? I don't think it really is going to matter between the two teams here.
They're doing so good.
But they're doing a great job.
If Cruella wins this with the extra affixes, then it was all planned. And if she doesn't, then it was because of the affixes.
I mean, to be fair, the affixes aren't causing that much of an issue.
No,
if
they
anything,
were
the
very
affixes,
kind.
if anything, the affixes, I mean, it gives you more, as you mentioned, more power infusions, more DPS that you can do. So, you know.
I mean, look at the Shadow Priests. They're in the top 10 of DPS, and then Voci himself is the only one not actually. I believe there is no ret paladin. This group has a ret, I think. Which also in AoE situations, actually on Razageth, ret is very good. It kills the
that burst AoE. That burst AoE is big.
It comes up for every intermission. You can absolutely annihilate them.
They're so far ahead on boss DPS as well. They're so far ahead.
This is all coming down to Razageth.
Yeah,
100%. Oh, we have someone here with a rage emote in chat.
Oh god.
You.
No, please no. There we go. So they've got the
pandemic.
boss.
I got really into bee conservation.
My favorite thing though is, did you see it when she was telling Sko the story?
Yes, and he was
like,
was Sko.
How much are bees?
Yeah,
he was just so straight faced. He was, and then at an event that Rage hosted in Manchester, she actually told Preach that story. And it's the funniest thing because he was so invested in it.
Yeah,
he was so invested. in
I've
it.
actually told it in other events I've done twice since the race.
Oh wow!
I know, I completely stole it, which is
wow.
Sometimes you just have to steal some jokes. So we can see here, percentage of the boss is very even. 3% Diana will be going down here for Cruella. How far behind? 10%.
10%. So
yeah, so that's not a small amount. This is going to mean more time to get over, get ready, get buffed, and pull Razageth.
Do they have any Do they have any big trinkets? Any guzzies? I don't think I saw any guzzies. I think they got 2 shields actually. I think they got 2 shields. The Broodkeeper's Pavis. Or Pavis, however you want to say it.
I've got to say, this is going a lot slower here for Voci. The last few percent, they've now finally finished the eggs and can get the boss down properly. Time to do a little bit of dancing here. Dodge.
Although, to be fair, the setup that he has, the setup that Voci has, is definitely more
Razageth-y.
Single targety. Single targety. So, and we see now Cruella heading over, so everybody has to leave Discord. Everybody has to leave the Discord.
There's still eggs alive. They can't damage the boss. You're stuck at 4%. Oh, they messed up their route here. The tanks haven't got it right.
Oh so no, there's the rapid incubation. We got the staff coming down. There's the 2 eggs.
We have to wait for these to spawn. We can see
and the ads come down as well, and they're going to get. So there's now they can start nuking. Now they can start nuking down. Yeah. So down goes the boss.
But this is a good 2 minutes?
That's probably, I don't know, it depends on how quickly Cruella spawned, how quickly they pull.
Don't see any guzzies.
No guzzies. That is super unfortunate. Cruella's pulling. Disco Razzie G with the Mind Tooth.
There we go. The Mind
Disco Razzie G. You love to see it. Okay.
In here.
Now we've just got to make sure that everybody knows what they're doing. You obviously have to deal with the knockbacks. There's somebody flying over right now. Yeah.
Here they come.
So, there we go. So there's the bombs. They need to get the bombs out. The breath will be coming in. This breath, by the way, this lightning breath is one of my favorite things. I love to see this lightning breath because it is so like...
I love the FPS.
Oh yeah, the FPS on this boss is just a nightmare. They've already got Razzie down to 80% as well. That's huge.
Crazy.
That is massive.
First pushback coming in. Everyone gonna put their butts to the poop. Get knocked into the poop. Cruella needs the gateway. I don't think.
There goes an evoker. I think an evoker just flew off. No, they managed to stay on.
Dream breath. Oh no, someone did. He did. You're right.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah,
I thought so.
I missed it. So that's a battle res going out. That's the only one that we currently have. So it's not
3 minutes until the next one. Imagine getting knocked off as an evoker.
Remember, there is no Discord right now. If they get any instruction, it is all coming with a delay from watching the Twitch stream. And watching the Twitch stream means your FPS is lower. We have another push coming in very shortly. We're going to see butts to the poop once again. Voci is also pulled. He's about 15% behind, maybe even a little
way more than that.
Yeah, 25 maybe.
20, 25, maybe 20 now.
So this is the first set of puddles for them. They've actually put one far away. I think they're doing the mythic strategy. Lightning breath coming in.
Cruella is phased.
Cruella is phased, and the groups are already split up. You can see it looks good. The groups are split, so we can see group 1, 2, and 3 going to go one side. Group 4, 5, and 6 going to go the other. Cruella all
so there was
DPS and time to blast.
There was a little bit of tech that I saw on this that I really wanted to use.
Okay.
which was if you send a demon hunter over early and they attack the ad before it starts casting, the ads don't spawn.
I know. Jimmy tried it in practice.
Yeah,
but,
I saw it happen so many. I saw it on stream, and I was like, I'm not gonna say there's. Imagine if that would have happened when the breath came in and she would have just got absolutely destroyed by it.
Or even when the pushback comes, it happens. You get yeeted like all the way back to Daffy.
Every 30 seconds it can happen. Every 30 seconds, and this is like a 6-7 minute fight. So
yeah, well I don't know. It should be a 6-7 minute fight.
For us mere mortals, it's a 6 or 7 minute fight.
For the French and Belgian communities, apparently it's quicker.
But once per boss. Okay.
That means that's the last one we're going to see of the Scope Face.
Yeah, last Scope Face.
The Scope Face.
Oh, are they going to kill this before the next?
Well,
there we go. Pet is missing, but Pet's back.
Yeah, pets can teleport.
70% on Vault Integrity as well, but they need to finish off the last ad. It has been finished off on the other side. We do have Voci here on phase 2 as well, but a whole phase behind.
Yeah. A lot of damage
nobody
in the
dead.
Other side though, we can see health bar's going up now. They didn't get any healer per sec. They are doing all the ads almost at the same time as well. They are not stopping, so they're trying to build up and buy that time and gain up some time here. It does look good. Voci here.
Phase 2 of Razageth I love as well. Let's see how much let's see the shield. The shield is so important. It really, really is. Cruella's out by themselves. They need to get stacked up pretty quickly because here comes the shield.
Go, absorb shield.
So they're going to be moving over.
Markers. And remember, no Discord comms here. So you move into your small group and then the rest of the groups get together.
That shield's got pumped.
Yeah, that shield's gone.
That shield just got annihilated.
4 seconds, 5 seconds?
Maybe. It makes, and I think back to my kills on Heroic Razageth and I'm like, oh, wow.
I haven't killed this boss on Heroic in ages.
Built yeah, I think it's a very good boss. I think it's a really good boss. Specifically, untested.
Yes. I wish it was more visual.
Untested, I still have issues with the I still have
someone
issues.
Just got yeeted.
Yep, someone just got yeeted. I'm not sure who that was.
They might have been able to. No, they did fall off. That's a dead DPS. Yep. Cruella has a bomb.
They do have it. They do currently have battle res available though, so that's not too bad.
I think it's a healer at this point. Who cares?
It was a hunter. It was a hunter.
Yeah, you're getting that.
We do see the Storm Surge coming in from Razageth. That's immediately not quite as quick, but still relatively quick here, 60%. Still looking like about a 20% health diff, though. 20% health diff, that knockback is so brutal. Yeah, not so much the pushback, but also the damage it does as well. Yeah. Do not sleep.
And only one evoker.
That does. Yeah, exactly.
This fight was designed for evokers, for sure. Like,
100%.
The way you heal. So we have a second shield.
Stack up. Have they done it quite? That's not clean at all.
No,
that is not clean in any way, shape, or form.
Like, I mean, the healers aren't even having to heal that much, even though it isn't perfect. I guess just outgearing, using good cooldowns, rallies, things like that.
Yeah.
Aura mastery.
Although they may have decided to slow down slightly for cooldowns for phase 3.
Maybe. I don't need to though.
Well, you never know, do you?
Do Unholy DKs have execute? They don't, right?
I don't think so. Yeah, because they need execute.
Yeah, right.
We do see the knockback once again coming in for Voci there as well. Still seems to be around 10% behind though. Still seems to be around about that 10% sort of frame. So Cruella here, they just need to make sure that they are dealing these ads. Yeah, they just need to play. Soul Eater does execute phase damage. There we go.
Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you, Azzy Winter. Good name, by the way. Good name. Do you see a couple of people getting hit? They need to avoid the lightning.
Oh, they lost someone. They lost a couple.
Yeah, they've lost a healer. They've lost a healer. I'm trying to see. It's Dexter. It's a priest. It's a priest. Dexter. I believe it's Dexter. Oh no, it is a priest.
No, it's Brink.
Lacey. Yeah.
Oh, it's Blake.
Oh, there's two.
Yeah, that's one. Blake. Yeah.
They've lost people. They've lost people. That's yeah.
We're so exactly. Good at our jobs. They killed the Abso. They're going into phase 3, so they just need to go and get in the right position. You've got plenty of time.
Plenty of time. They have the DPS. Everybody's good. We do see Voci is only just entering into that phase, though. Only just entering into that intermission phase. So this is all Cruella. This is all Cruella. Now here comes the execute phase. They use the Bloodlust, I believe, on that intermission there as well.
Yeah.
Or just before the intermission, which is not a terrible idea. They might have used it at the start of phase 2.
They might have. Yeah.
They might have used it at the start of phase 2 to get through that. 19% left here. Razageth on 18%. Possibly one of the shields. Maybe that could be why the first one was burnt down so quickly.
I mean, this is so quick. Yeah,
this is true Fortnite gaming. They've got to avoid that.
They are pro Fortnite gamers. So avoid the breath here with negative. Ooh. Nice gateway usage. Incredible.
That wasn't a gateway. That was the magnetic pull, I think.
Oh, it was the magnetic pull. You're right.
Which is even more gaming.
Yeah, it is. So the bombs just need to get out here. They just need to run. Just at this point, even it's not bad to sack at 4%. Yeah. Just get out of our faces because it does look like, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everyone else joining us today, that our winners is going to be Cruella having add-on errors. Is going to be the community, the real baguette. The
real baguette has been crowned Cruella's community. Look, she looks so happy there. Voci 10% behind. Super unfortunate. And honestly, I mean, looking back at the race, there's a lot of various different things they may have done differently. I think it came down to Broodkeeper with those eggs. Yeah. I think it came down to Broodkeeper.
That was Cruella, like a good minute and a half. Yeah. And look how close. If they had got the eggs right, they would have won this, I think.
I think it would have been a lot closer. It would have been so much closer. But Cruella, wow, look, you get so happy. She's so happy. Let's go. That is huge.
There we go.
That is genuinely huge.
What's
and she had the 5 affixes.
Because
the prize is a baguette.
Do I get a baguette? Yeah, yeah.
No, she ain't giving you nothing after your performance.
Look, it was all part of the plan, dude.
Let's be honest.
I told you, I said, look, I'm going to sandbag in the hack spool, so you get more affixes because I know Vossi's a really nice guy and he's going to give you easy affixes, and then you just win. That was the plan.
We are. Oh, look at that. Speaking of interview, immediately the winner is here. Cruella never doubted you for a second. How do you feel?
I feel good, you know. I lost in purpose to the football.
See, I told you it was all our plan. Yeah. We talked about it yesterday. I said we're going to intentionally lose at Hackspool because Voci is so nice. He'll give easy affixes and then we'll just win. It was all a plan. We intentionally lost every round to make it dramatic.
I mean, the affix of the holy paladins and stuff was kind of bad because we would have picked more unholy decay otherwise.
Even more?
Those unholy decays were blasting. There we go.
Sorry.
There he is. Oh, he's so
There he is. It's like looking into a mirror for you. So, what happened, buddy?
Sir, I have no words. I misplayed. It's part of my fault. Like, it's mainly my fault, I think, because I didn't want to go crazy on Broodkeeper, because I thought the big part would be Razageth, and I just wanted to play it safe, basically, because breaking a lot of eggs, I run 5 healers to have more DPS, and I wasn't really sure in my mind if we could stand the 4 egg breaking, like the whole 5 basically. So I didn't do it. And I stick to the safe route that I know. And we lost a lot of time there. Because if you compare Razageth, from what I know, people told me in chat at least, we were quicker on Razageth, like way quicker. And we lost basically on Broodkeeper.
It's been a pleasure. This event is the Kingston FURY Raid Race. It was fake Baguette versus real Baguette. We crowned our real Baguette. It was, of course, Cruella, legendary French player, one of the best players in the world. My name is Grant. I'm joined by Kexman. Thank you to Kingston for this incredible event. And I do want to give a shout out to Lyndon Cron, our producer in our ear, who put this all together literally really quick.
Grant pretty much summed everything up as mentioned. That is the end of the Kingston Raid Race. Hopefully we will see you folks again for another raid race in the future. Fingers crossed for that. Make sure you're keeping your eye out on the Twitter, the Method Twitter, simply @Method. And also, if you don't already, give the Method channel a follow here on Twitch. You'll know exactly when events are going to be happening. But from myself and Grant, that is it for today. We will see you soon. Take care.